You're watching Weekly Wisdom with me, your boy Sean John. Let's hit it. Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Weekly Wisdom with me. Yes, me, Sean John. Follow me on Instagram, as you can see here, at the Sean John _son. The Sean John _son. You know, in case you want to read it forwards, backwards, whichever way, just make sure you follow me and share this video. So, this week, the topic is the power of one. Yes, I said the power of one. This is not like LeBron James and the Miami Heat when he was trying to win titles. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five. Let's just say, as a Chicago Bulls fan, I was happy that they only won a couple titles because, you know, we Bulls fans, Jordan era, you know what the deal is. So the power of one, getting back to that, the power of one is really something that came to me years ago, back when I was a peer mediator, and I used to be able to interact with my peers in a one-on-one capacity. And I really began to understand how my conversations with them would help influence them and shape them. Also, when I was in middle school, and I used to be a tutor for our, sports program, specifically our men's basketball team, and I used to sit there with them and really help understand their stories and try to have an impact on them and being able to, help them be successful in the endeavors that they were trying to achieve. And then I go along and I became an RA, a resident assistant in college, and I enjoyed the individual conversations again. I really enjoyed the impact I was able to have on a one-on-one basis. And I begun to understand as I moved along to and through my professional career thus far that my most significant moments to me, the moments that have really had an impact on me, are the ones where there has been the power of one concept at play. So what this just really means, in the short and sweet of it is that how can you take yourself from trying to impact a larger group of people and really begin to bring that down to one? Far too often, we are looking to have an impact on such a large group of people at a time, when in reality, it is sometimes best to really just impact one person. What we don't realize is that that one person will then have a ripple effect, as they will impact another person who will impact another person who will impact another person who will impact another person. And before you know it, you will then have your large group. So currently, where I work at, I work on a college campus, and we have a football stadium that seats about 90,000 people. And I've always said that my dream would be to be able to speak, to be able to preach, to be able to inspire a group of people that fill that stadium. And my initial mindset was having all those people there at once and then doing the inspiring at that moment. But what if the one person that I inspire tomorrow ends up inspiring someone else, and then it turns into a full stadium of 90,000 people? Yes, I said it. What if the one person that I inspire, that you inspire, that whatever, could be the person that is the one person who starts a ripple effect that would inspire 89,999 other people? And when it comes back around, they say, "Oh, where are these concepts you learned?" And they say, "Oh, I heard them from such and such, who learned them ultimately from you." Just imagine that truly happening and realizing that it could have all started with a conversation at the coffee shop. It could have started at a conversation at a kitchen table. It could have started with a conversation in the classroom, at a car dealership. You never know. You know, weeks ago I talked about how life's great opportunities come from some of the interruptions you have, and those interruptions are the ones that you can have one-on-one conversations with. Sometimes we have to go out there and seek those moments, and also we have to take advantage of the ones that are presented to us. Because what you don't realize is that even if you think you had a moment that might be insignificant to you, it might just been a conversation on the corner somewhere with somebody. You never know when that's going to come back around. I mean, for example, I got to sit recently on a podcast episode that was talking about Black mentors and how, what words, what blueprint do they have for impacting the up and coming community of Black men and just Black people in general. And one of the first things that the host of this podcast said was that I was there because I was someone who is inspiring them, has inspired them, has been a mentor, is currently a mentor. Like they really talked about that. And so that's what I want to understand is that in that moment, I begun truly I couldn't tell you the conversations all the time that I've had with that person, but it had an effect on them that ultimately they wanted to spread what I shared to others. And they wanted me to be on their podcast to share that with others. And so ultimately, the impact, the power of one that I had with that individual led me to the opportunity to now have my voice heard by the multitude. So take the time this week to truly go back and think about the individual conversations that were had with you that impacted you. And from there, take that same mindset and go and be the power of one to somebody else. Don't just lead in this world with the presence of power, but lead and inspire and motivate and encourage others through the power of your presence. One love, everybody.